Welcome to the Man United show. We are live, and it's a 4-0 loss to Liverpool. Not shameful to the extent because it is Liverpool. However, this is Manchester United. And it's a crushing defeat against what we would call one of their biggest rivals. I'm joined by Nathan Ellington to give us the rundown of the game. Nathan, 4-0 loss to Liverpool. What's your thoughts? Did you expect this? Is there any surprise?
No surprise at all. I wrote in. I basically said it was gonna be. They're gonna get 3-0 up, and then they're gonna take it easy on us, and then make a few subs on their top three, and then possibly score another. They went and scored another, and it was 4-0. I expected that all day with the team that we've got and the way we've been playing. Our performances show that we're nowhere near this team. We're nowhere near these kind of teams. Like, we just don't have anything. We have nothing right anymore. We have nothing to show for ourselves. No ability to have any structure in our football, especially when we changed formation, started the game. It's like we didn't know what to do once we won it. We didn't know. No one knew anything. Like, they've never played football. I'm watching thinking, am I watching like League Two right now? Is this League Two? Because this is the football we're playing. It was so bad to have no shots, no attempts at all in a full 45 minutes with all them players on the pitch. You're like, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah. Not a good day for Manchester United. 2 shots on goal to Liverpool's 14, 1 on target to Liverpool's 5, 28% possession. Only 349 passes to Liverpool's 879 with a 90% accuracy. It's a massive golfing quality there, to say the least.
You know what? What's weird is any team playing against them, just playing their own game of football, are going to give a much harder game to Liverpool. That's why you see Brighton's turning up there. You see West Ham turning up there. You see anyone turning up there, playing their own game and making something happen, at least giving them a game. United, man, we went there, laid down on our bellies and said, listen, do whatever you want. Do what you want. And then I've got to talk about that defender. That he's an imposter. He's an imposter, mate. He's an absolute imposter. He didn't even see the players. Sorry. He didn't even see Trent and Salah running through the front door while he was standing at the front door with the door open. He didn't even see him. How? How do you not see that? You got 3 centre-backs and Maguire's that side, and he walks forward and he doesn't even look left to see them players going, and they're already in our box and he's still facing forward. I don't get that. You should be dropping. We've got 3 centre-backs for a reason. Okay, granted, Dalot let him go. Someone else let the right-sided player go. But why are you not dropping and not seeing the danger as it's happening? You didn't even look to the left. You didn't even look. You didn't even see him coming. And they didn't even have to do anything. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Dalot, you should be getting back. You should straight away be going back. But Maguire, you're a captain. You're sitting there watching it all from behind. You're watching it. Wow, I am so badly ill the last 3 days. But yeah, he didn't see that. And also the other goal right at the end, Salah, exactly the same. It's poor. It's very, very poor. Dalot and Maguire were the worst 2 players on the pitch defensively. And we just had nothing going forward because we had, apart from when Sancho came on and tried to make things happen, Rashford, someone still got hold of him. So we still need to look out for him. We can't find him yet. It's just a bit of a nightmare, man. It's a nightmare. Well, I'm watching knowing that there's no chance of good football this season. No chance at all. 0.
Not good at all. Let's get onto the player ratings. You've given David De Gea a 5. What's your thoughts on that, Nathan?
David De Gea had no chance of saving anything. Couldn't affect the game in any way. Didn't stop any goals, any shots. So I'm not going to ruin him. But I'm going to say you're going to have to get a 5 because nothing you could do. Your passing was pretty poor. Some of your balls were not the best. So you got Garth. Okay. What else? I'm going. What's Garthy saying there?
This is 100%, 100%, Bobby. No passion, no pride, no effort, nothing. Criminal performance.
Cassie, rubbish.
And Garth says the dog and duck would have given a better account of themselves. Not impressed, clearly.
Oh well, damn right. Watching the game, you just know what's going to happen in it. You know more goals are coming. You know it's not even with any resistance. It's just an absolute nightmare. So, you're just sitting there just laughing. You can't get angry. What's the point? You can't get angry at these things. I'm sitting there going, I told you, I'm happy that I was right. Not even unhappy that we're losing. I'm happy I was right. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I say, this is not the Man United that I know. This is not the Man United that anyone knows. I don't know who these guys are or what they're doing. Rangnick must be so peed off, yeah? He must be sitting there going, what am I doing with these players? And I can't even throw them under the bus on the interview. I need to throw them all under the bus, but I can't. Because
there must be an element of him thinking that they're really not, they're not playing under me because they know that I'm not going to be here at the end of the season. And that for me, that seems like it's clear.
No. You know what? They're not playing. They're not capable. They're not capable of playing. They haven't got it in them. Like, you can't put that bunch of players together and expect a result. You just can't. And they're just not good enough. They're not good enough. Some players are totally off form, but most of us are just not good enough. You're not good enough to wear the Man United shirt. Simple as that.
All right. Before Nathan passes out, Aaron Wan-Bissaka back in the team, making a difference.
Look, he worked hard. He tried his best. He done some good challenges at times, but not really going to affect the game when everyone else is like, it's like everyone was doing their own thing. So, you got one man running, then another man running, then another man running. You're not running in a team. You're not running in a bunch to close people down. So when he went, it's hard. It's hard. He was one of the better defenders, and it was hard for him. Because it's like he knew he was doing everything on his own. It's like, okay, where's my man? Let me just figure out, just one-on-one with him. Forget everyone else in the team. Let me just try and defend on my own. He did okay. Well, like I say, we let 4 goals in. He's going to get a 5. He's getting a 5.
Yeah. Wan-Bissaka with a 5. Donny Jones back in the team. Phil Jones, 5 again.
Well, he come off half time, probably injured, and maybe not injured, maybe because we just didn't need to go defensively like that. We knew he was going to let goals in anyway. At the beginning, you might think, okay, let's try and not let in loads of goals. But even if we have 7 at the back, we're going to concede against Liverpool because we're not good enough. And then you've got Spy sitting on there. You're probably saying to yourself, what the hell do I need to do to get some minutes here? What have I done? Like, have I done something to someone's family or something? Because why am I not playing? Why am I not getting any game time? It doesn't make no sense. So that was another thing that was really annoying because Bailly's our best defender. He's been fit and for a while now. Like, it's not like he's been injured and everyone's like, oh, the problem is he's injured. He's not injured. Play him. And also, let's just go and get Tuanzebe back from wherever he is and say, listen, Bailly, Tuanzebe, you two play. Like, we were letting him go for fun, like we're like a championship league team. We're not even playing like a bottom Premiership team defensively. We are so wide open. We got the front door open, the keys in the door, and we're saying, just get in. Come in when you want. And we've got a sign outside saying, we're open. Come. Anything you want from us. It's a joke, mate. It's an absolute joke. I can't believe how easy it was and how quickly. I knew we was going to let in a goal within 4 or 5 minutes. I just knew it. And without any resistance. Jones, it isn't your fault. You come off. It's not really your fault. We have 5 defenders, like I said, yet we still couldn't even be tight. It's ridiculous.
Who have you got next? You've got Victor Lindelöf, 5 again.
Yeah, again, not the best. Like every time the ball comes to him, he's just banging it out. No ability to like bring it down and just keep the ball. Why can't we keep the ball? Why do we have to go back to Maguire every time? Not Maguire. Maguire goes straight back to De Gea all the time. Lindelöf goes straight back to De Gea, gives it back to them, then give it back to him straight away. I'm like, but then there's no options. I'm like, I don't get it. You know, I just don't get what I'm seeing here. Lindelöf, mate, you're okay, but today, defensively, obviously, it's like, it's easy. I've always said it. I'd love to play against these boys. I'd love to play against Maguire and Lindelöf. They're just the best defense to play against ever. You'd be just like, wow, I'm on for a hat-trick here. Every game, I'm on for a hat-trick here. I can score a hat-trick here. Flipping it. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Lindelöf, not any glaring mistakes, but you know you're going to be at fault for something there, for not being tight enough, for not being good enough. That's just what it is. He's just not good enough.
Harry Maguire gets a 4 this week.
Mate, like I said, he doesn't scan to see what's going on, doesn't see the danger. How can you not read danger? You're the centre-back. Even I will be standing there going, whoa, 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 them players are coming there, let me drop. And then they can't get in because you just drop. It's mad. He didn't drop. He just went forward. And then they were in, and he was still forward, and then he turned around and starts jogging back slowly. I'm like, okay, no problem, lad. Well done. And then he done the same thing for another goal. I think it was Salah. He was just, I don't remember what happened, but I know that he wasn't watching again. He didn't see the player coming, and he stepped forward, and then that was in. So yeah, poor defending, poor, like comical schoolboy defending. I can't believe he needs to watch himself again and say, listen, I need to fix up. Like, I need to do something. I need to come out the side. I need to request to not play. Because that's how bad he was. He needs to request to not play.
But I think that's what one of the main issues was, that he didn't want to do that previously. Well, that's what came out. He didn't want to do that previously for fear of losing the captaincy and not being able to get it back. Was one of the reasons that came out that he didn't want to. Well, it didn't come out from him. It came out through a publication that is actually linked to his agent or his PR company. That publication is linked to them, so they worked out that someone's leaked something from what he was saying. It rings true. It rings true because the quotes were Harry feels. This is what he feels. So yeah, it makes sense. Dallo
at fault for the goals. Asleep for the second goal as well. I know it was a great ball round the corner from Mane, but you're there to be a top defender. Like, you're at Man United, you're able to read that they could do something like that, and you need to be ready. Like, I know it's a great goal, like I said. Maybe you can say, okay, great football, great. But if you're looking at him, that's a mistake. First 5 minutes, you let, whoever it is who's letting the other man run, but it wasn't like it was like intricate stuff, and then all of a sudden there's, it's a quick move. It's like you can see them both running up the side. Why are you not already running? I don't get it. Why are you not running? Makes
anticipating
no
sense.
It. You should be anticipating that all day. So twice in the game have led to 2 goals. Oh yeah, that was the other thing about Maguire. He's the one who played a bad ball to Mabry to get the flipping goal, the last goal. That was the problem. He had no one on him, and he's played the ball over to Mabry, who's had to come back deeper. And then when he got on the ball, the player was already... Sorry. And then he should have really shielded the ball better. But that there brought pressure for unnecessary pressure. There was no one on him. He could have just played the ball nicely to him. Put it in the air, put him in trouble. Then they go and score. So, yeah, Dalot the same. 2 mistakes in the game, which led to goals. Not good enough. Just not good enough. We don't have...
Paul Pogba, 5.
Starts the game. Nothing really happened. We let in the first goal, and then he's off the pitch injured. So I don't know what happened to him. So I'm not going to give him any more than a 5. He comes on with a 6 like I normally give. But then we lost the goal. And nothing to do with him, I guess. But I'm giving him a 5. Letting a goal early doors. Didn't affect the game. 5.
It's fair. Nemanja Matic.
Yeah, the only player who's looking to get the ball down and try and play to someone, there's no options. He's there like he's faking passes out and like dribbling out of danger most of the time. He'll get caught once or twice, but he's the only player trying to do his job properly. But there's nothing, absolutely no options for him. Nothing. So what can you do as a midfield? I'm looking at him going, where can you pass it there? Well, you can't really pass it. So when he lost it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even on at you for that because no one's available. No one. We win the ball and all our men are back and there's no pattern of passing that ball in any triangles whatsoever. Matic, well done because you played the minutes and you didn't get done over too much for any kind of pace or anything. You played your position well. We lost 4-0, so you can't get more than a 6 for me. You can't.
Right. Bruno Fernandes, 4 today.
I want more. I want more from this guy. He's the difference. He should be a difference for making chances and getting a shot off or keeping the ball under pressure. Like, I look at him as one of those Silva, Bernardo Silva kind of players, one of those Foden kind of players, one of those De Bruyne type of players. He's not up to them levels in terms of keeping the ball, quality on the ball, but he does give goals and assists. But that's it. It's not enough.
Has Bruno? I don't know. This is probably from more of an outsider's perspective, but I feel like Bruno's always been given the license and freedom to do what he likes because of what he done when he first come in and what he does when he has that freedom. But I do think that he does need sort of some guidance. I do feel like he does need some discipline. He needs a manager who will take away that bit of extra freedom he has to nail down some sort of consistency on the possession side of his game, which will then take him up to the next level. Otherwise, he's just going to be that player who's just got all the talent but has no real direction to his game.
Yeah, 100%. It's a bit annoying because we know what level of ability he can produce. Yet he just plays. His all-round game is a certain level much lower than two things which stand out about him. His assists and goals stand out massively. But he's keeping the ball, his decision-making at times, his crossing, corners, rubbish. Why are you crossing the ball like your free kicks? Like deep, it's dipping, not even catching the first man. I'm like, what is going on? You should know what type of cross to put in. You've got the foot to do it. Why can't you do it on a consistent basis? And why are you still taking corners? Like, if you don't take them well, someone else should just go and say, listen, manager, get him off the corners.
But that's criminal. That's criminal. I've seen players do that so many times. Do that dipping shot cross thing, which is not for a corner. Corners need to get past that first man. They need to fizz in. They need to fizz in.
Liverpool, wasn't it? We just seen a display of that all day today. Cross. Ball in. Lovely balls from everywhere. Robertson, Trent, they got caressed in their locker. We got no caress at all. Yeah. We are just absolute rapists of the ball. We rape the ball. Unbelievable.
Alenga, 6.
Alenga, one of our better players today. I didn't expect him to be able to do what he was doing in terms of the little intricate little passes he was trying to do 1-2s and stuff. I got to give him his props today. It didn't all come off, but he looked like something could happen with him. It just looked like something could happen. I liked his work rate, his chasing down, his link-up play, his hold-up play was pretty okay today. Obviously, didn't lead to anything, so that's why he ain't getting higher than the 6. But he was one of our better players, along with the next man, who I'm going to mention anyway.
Not the Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford, you're getting the 4 today, mate.
Another low score for Rashford.
Yeah, nothing's coming off for him. He's trying hard. He may be trying too hard. He's just not doing anything. He's trying to be, he done a little nice touches on the side, and then he loses the ball. He gets in behind, bad touch, gets one-on-one, can score, just kicks it at the keeper. It's like, man, like you just need a little bit of luck to go your way, like a little bit of a fortunate mistake or something to happen for you to like get rid of the shackles and then kind of relax a bit, take the weight off your shoulders and start playing and relaxing. I remember last year when the year before, was it, when Liverpool was struggling without their attackers, and then everyone was expecting it to just be Trent and Robertson to do everything, and no, it was the other way around. The defenders were not there, and they're expecting just the attackers to do it. Then they had the pressure, and they weren't really doing as much as they should have been. I think that was during the COVID time when there was no fans. Mm-hmm. That time, they felt that kind of pressure, and it did weigh on them, and they weren't playing their best football. And then now, it's a similar kind of thing for Rashi. It's weighing on him. A lot of pressure is weighing on him, and he needs to get rid of that pressure and just play. Like, I think, obviously, if we're playing against lesser teams, he might get more chances and then get goals and then get back to his ways. But he needs to play, man. He needs to just get a run because we ain't got anything else. You might as well just keep giving him a run now and just to the end of the season, listen, just play all the games. Who cares now? I don't give a damn. Just play. We'll play you back into play okay, like at least just okay. But yeah, not great. Not great at all.
All right, so that's Rashford again with another bad performance. Lingard's been getting some game time recently. Made any difference?
Yeah, I like what I've seen of him, to be fair. You know what? I like the fact that he's got legs to get around the pitch. He's going to pressure you. He's going to look to play 1-2s. He's always trying to get in the box when we're attacking. He's that man that will get in the box and can get in the box. And then he can also get back and defend and be in that midfield. I liked him. I like what I saw of him. So if we get Cristiano back and he starts playing as well, he's got more legs. He's just got more legs about him. And this is what we're missing in this team. We've got no legs whatsoever. And we just need more players like him who should not be the main man. And this is the thing. If he's in and around a team that was really, really good, and then he was coming in the team, it'd be amazing because that's what I like about him. I always liked when he did first come on the scene, when he's in and around the better players. It was lovely to see him playing. But now it's like we're going to have to look to him to be the main man, which isn't really the ideal scenario, but he's better than what we're looking at.
And Jadon Sancho
comes on the field, shows intent to make something happen every time he gets on the ball, but there's just not many options after he gets on it. He's dribbling past people, trying to find someone else after the dribble, and then you got Rashford there killing the whole situation. You know, so what can you do? You're trying to link up with Lingard a few times, nice and easy. He done okay. He registered the first shot, albeit a dribble, back to the keeper. But look, at least he was the one trying to make things happen. I love what I see of this guy. I just need him to get more players around him on his level now. And hopefully next season, that's what we're going to get. Ten Hag will come and bring the players in. Rangnick, whoever, he's going to let them know which players he thinks need to come in this side to help players like Sancho, because he's one of the only shining lights in this squad that has to stay. Someone else, everyone else can go. Near enough, everyone else. Sancho has to stay.
Yeah. Is there anything you can take out of the game today? It's finished.
There's no really to take out of that game, is there? It's just the fact that we didn't lose 5 instead of 4. So that's the only thing we can say. Well done, we didn't let in 5. And well done, we got a shot on target in the game in the end. So, you know, that's all you can think of it. That's all you can be happy about in that game. I was just like, right, no problem. I didn't care. I had to let go of my feelings in this game before the kickoff. I just knew what it was going to be. 5, 6, 7. It was going to be whatever Liverpool wanted. So, and I could see that when we was playing Norwich. I say, do you think we can play like this against Liverpool? We're going to get eaten alive. And we got eaten alive within a few minutes. Like there was no defense. How can you start the game and within 2, 3, 4 minutes, you're up 1-0 easily? Like nothing. Anyway, I'm not going to say again. We're poor.
But you've got some big games coming up. Arsenal on the weekend. You've got Chelsea, Brentford, Brighton, Palace. Good finish to the end of the season. Could possibly put you in them Champions League spots. It's definitely not over. I know what people may be thinking, but it's definitely not over. All right.
Yes, I know you're trying to make it like
I'm not.
Over. You
I'm
guys
not.
Have got it. Because
I'm not.
Well, you look
I'm not. I'm not even playing.
I guarantee we are not coming forth.
I'm not playing, mate. Look. All I'm saying, is you got Arsenal. That's a 6-pointer. You got Chelsea at home, at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Then you got Brentford at Old Trafford. Then you got Brighton away. Okay, we forget about that one. And then you got Crystal Palace.
With Vieira making them play the way they're playing, they'll probably beat us. I got a feeling we could win. Realistically, we could possibly win one of those last games. And you know which one I'm thinking.
I know what you're thinking.
Not Arsenal. I'm thinking Arsenal. Not Chelsea. Brentford is the only game we could possibly win.
Oh, yeah. They fell off a cliff.
Brighton away.
That's a tough one.
Crystal Palace.
That's a tough one.
I'm telling you, mate. Crystal Palace, we're getting done. Last game of the season, we're getting eaten up. I'm telling you. Season can't come soon enough, mate. Ending of the season come soon.
All right. So let's say Thursday makes sense to do the a combined not combined 11. I'm not playing them stupid games. I'm not playing them stupid games. All right. Don't play them games. No, we're not playing them games. I'm not ready to be upset before the game. I'm not ready to be upset before the game. Yeah, but I'm talking. I'm talking about. Look how angry you are. I'm talking about a combined show. Arsenal show, Man United show. It's Arsenal versus Man United on the weekend.
Okay.
We've got to do something. So I'd say it's Thursday. It's not combined 11. I'm not playing that game. I'm not ready to be up. I'm not ready to have an I'm not ready to have a stupid, pointless argument about players. There's players in that team I'm not arguing for. I'm not arguing for them.
There's no one to argue for anymore.
There's not.
In your team.
There's a few players in this team. Yeah, we've done this at the start of the season, and then after we played Man United, you're trying to talk to me about Aaron Wan-Bissaka being in the team. I'm telling you about Tavares. And we're both embarrassed. We're not doing it, all right? But there's plenty we could discuss on Thursday with the crew of the Man United team and the Arsenal show. So make sure you join us Thursday at 8:00. Make sure you join us Sunday because we're going to be doing a watch-along Sunday. We're going to be doing a watch-along, all right? So make sure you join us for the watch-along on Sunday, 12:30, live on BT Sports. Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Once again, the comment section, the chat is popping. Love it. Absolutely love it. Make sure you press that like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Nathan, the Duke Ellington, the Man United show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Thanks for joining us tonight, Nathan.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me again.
All right. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands.